What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including does Japan want Ronda Rousey? Big things planned for WWE star's return? Well, there's huge spoilers on that. Things get tense between the Usos at a live event. Is WWE still pushing LA Knight? Triple H's strict rule for Logan Paul? Is CM Punk the devil? And much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new website, Wrestlelamia.com. Now let's do the intro and get straight into our first story. Now first story looks at, does Japan want Ronda Rousey? Is New Japan Pro Wrestling interested in bringing in Ronda Rousey? If so, this could be huge news for fans in New Japan. Let's look at some recent comments from current New Japan star Rocky Romero during an interview with Fightful. I'm all for Rousey in New Japan's strong stardom. I never met Ronda. I'm on Wrestling Revolver Unreal. I definitely look forward to connecting with her. If there's ever a possibility that Ronda could show up on a New Japan show and maybe it's stardom, it could be awesome. Romero explained why he thinks New Japan and Rousey would complement each other. I think she would fit perfectly, better than any other company in Japan. Working in Japan, her style fits that so perfectly. Her background, Japanese fans really understand that part. Imagine Ronda Rousey doing a New Japan show. That would be incredible. That would be super cool. Although Romero seems big on the idea of the baddest woman on the planet joining New Japan, it's unknown if Rousey intends to head to New Japan or any other wrestling company. The UFC Hall of Famer and former WWE superstar recently finished what many fans saw as a disappointing second round in the WWE. However, Rowdy Ronda could have a chance to silence her critics with a campaign in New Japan. However, is she returning for another run? Rousey recently worked an impromptu match at the Luna Vavoom show in Los Angeles. Sometime after, Wrestling Revolver announced on X that Rousey would debut at its 16th November show. Rousey has booked a team with Marina Shafir to take on Athena and Billy Starks. Do you think Rousey is getting ready for another go at wrestling, and if so, where will she end up working? Do you think New Japan would be a great fit for her? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, huge spoilers, as are there big things planned for a WWE star's return? Now of course there are big spoilers in there, so jump ahead to our next story if you don't want to know. Now, is there a major title win planned for when Randy Orton returns to WWE? As fans continue hearing rumors that Randy Orton's return is any day now, despite the story going around since the fall of 2022, there's a new rumor accompanying the Viper's return that he's winning a major title when he comes back. Recently, Disco Inferno discussed candidates who could dethrone Roman Reigns, dismissing Gunther but mentioning Orton and two others. No, he's not on if Gunther can dethrone Roman Reigns. He's not the type of guy that would get over with the fans to beat Roman Reigns. I don't think he'd have enough heel heat. I don't think he's the guy. That's what I'm saying. Right now you would think Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton if he comes back, maybe like Braun Breaker if they bring him in and give him a push. Those are the guys I think are on the radar to beat Roman. According to Fightful select Sean Ross Sapp, the rumors concerning Randy are bogus. In a rumor killer, there was a rumor going around that wrestling Instagram pages that Randy Orton was slated to win a major title after his return, but we've been told that hasn't been broached. Randy Orton is a 14-time world champion who's at the point in his career where he doesn't need a world title. While he may compete for one, there's no need to put it on him unless the WWE wants to get him to match John Cena and Ric Flair's 16-time world championships. Next up, things get tense between the Usos at a live event. Fans attending their 12th November WWE live event in Virginia witnessed a tense standoff as Jey and Jimmy Uso crossed paths. Wrestling's twin terrors happened to pass each other, and for a moment it looked like they might throw down. WWE posted a video of the moment on its Instagram page along with a caption, "This is tense." When Jimmy betrayed Jey at SummerSlam, some fans were shocked when rumors began circulating that WWE wanted to wait until WrestleMania 40 for the brothers to throw down. However, the WWE cleverly separated them by moving Jey to Raw. Since then, the two brothers have had skirmishes with each other, such as when Jimmy helped cost Jey the Undisputed Tag Team Championship. Judging from the latest encounter, it appears that WWE will continue to tease fans until it books the match. If they can keep the heat on this potential matchup until WrestleMania, it'll be a major accomplishment by Triple H and his creative team. Next up, is WWE still pushing LA Knight? Now, is the WWE still interested in pushing LA Knight, or is it sending him back to the line following his loss to Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel? If you watched SmackDown, you saw LA Knight cut a fantastic promo where he promised he's far from done with the Bloodline, making it clear he'd be champion if it wasn't for Jimmy Uso's interference. They then booked a match between Knight and Grayson Waller after Waller interrupted Knight, insulting him for losing. After demolishing Waller on the microphone, Knight demolished Waller in the ring, getting the 1-2-3. And based on what fans saw Friday, the WWE still has big plans for Knight, and Dave Meltzer says the match was designed to keep Knight looking strong. Knight has a bout booked against Jimmy Uso this Friday, so it'll be interesting to see how he fares against another member of the Bloodline. Next up, an Anoa'i family member talks about joining the Bloodline. Speaking of the Bloodline, is Lance Anoa'i joining the group? He recently spoke with Wrestling News about this, saying, "So I have a friend. He goes, 'Oh man, are you going to Saudi?' I said, 'No.' He goes, 'Oh man, I'm reading all of the internet that you're running in and you're costing LA Knight. I also heard you're costing Cody when he's finishing his story at Wrestlemania.' I said, 'Man, Philadelphia is only an hour away, so you just never know.'" Lance continued saying, No discussions at all. Nothing at all. I haven't heard from them. Like I said, I talk to my cousins every day. I don't know if they got something brewing that I don't know about, but I just gotta keep preparing myself and be ready when that time comes, and I'm ready to go. We don't know nothing yet. I'm hoping." Fans are always speculating about the Bloodline getting new members, and given the size of the Anoa'i family, there are plenty of possibilities. Next up, a blue brand superstar set for a face turn. Could wrestling's role model become the WWE's role model for real? Well, there's belief among some fans who feel Bayley's days in Damage Control are numbered and she's headed for a babyface turn. Although Damage Control seems stronger than ever with the addition of Kairi Sane and Asuka, there still may be some bad blood between Bayley and the Kabuki Warriors, as who could blame them, as Bayley beat Kairi Sane so badly in 2020 that she was written off WWE television. Fans noted a backstage segment that aired on WWE social media showing Bayley arriving while the rest of Damage Control was celebrating their beatdown of Shotzi, Bianca Belair and Charlotte Flair on SmackDown, and Bayley was clearly the odd man, or in her case, odd woman out. A Bayley face turn could take some work, as Bayley has excelled as a heel ever since ditching her hugger character. Next up, Triple H's strict rule for Logan Paul. Speaking of Triple H, what's the strict rule the game has told US champion Logan Paul he can't break? Paul is a new United States champion and he's taking the belt everywhere he goes. Yeah, like literally everywhere. While Paul's pride in being US champion is understandable, as it's his first piece of WWE gold, Triple H has given Logan one thing he can't do with the belt. Logan recently shared the story when he appeared on his brother Jake Paul's YouTube channel saying, "I don't think you understand, I just took a shower with this belt on. I ran a 5k earlier on with this belt. This belt never leaves my body waist. I F in this belt. This belt means everything to me." Cut that out, bro. Just because the WWE, they did say that I can't F in the belt. Logan told Jake about Triple H's warning, saying, "When I won the belt, they said, I swear, Triple H, he came up to me, he said, 'Logan, congratulations on the belt. One thing we've been really cautious about here in the organization is making sure our athletes are not effing in their belts. So if you could just refrain from effing in your belt.' And I gave him my word. The next thing you know, I'm clapping cheeks in this effing 40-pound piece of metal. You gotta cut all that out. I'm telling you, they better burn that belt after they give it to the next person." Next up is CM Punk's AEW's Devil. And last but not least, CM Punk is stirring the pot again, this time having fun with some of AEW's Devil storyline involving a masked mystery man and his henchmen taking out various AEW stars backstage. Some fans have gone on so far to claim the Devil is none other than CM Punk, who was terminated from AEW following an alleged backstage incident at All In. While the thought of Punk being the Devil seems unlikely, that didn't stop Punk from having fun with the storyline. Punk posted a picture of the Black Scorpion along with the caption, "Who was behind the mask?" Longtime fans will remember the Black Scorpion was an awful gimmick that saw a masked wrestler terrorizing Sting in WCW. Is Punk hiding his involvement with AEW or just throwing shade at the company that unceremoniously dumped him? But there you have it, folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below. I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.